The other thing that I wanted to say to you is I think that we need to think both short-term and long-term. I've heard, someone told me that Obama had 30 to 35 paid staffers in Utah. In Utah, one of the most Republican states in the union. Why would he, I mean, aside from the fact that, you know, he has more money than God, you know, why would they put 30 to 35 paid staffers in Utah? It's because they're thinking long term. They're not thinking, you know, they do a good job at saying, okay, you know, we'll lose Utah this time around, but who knows? Maybe in 2010 and 2012, maybe, you know, we'll get another congressional seat. Maybe we'll get a senator. Maybe we'll get, you know, maybe we'll actually flip it into presidential in a couple cycles. You know, and that's something that I think that the left is very good at thinking strategically long-term that way, and that's something that, frankly, we've lacked in the past. And I suggest to you that's something that we can suggest to our leaders and to our colleagues that we need to start thinking about, especially in the Hispanic community, because we're not going to. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get back up to 44%, you know, anytime soon. But we can say, okay, this time we're going to jump from 31 to, you know, maybe 38 or 39, you know, and next time we're going to go from 38 to 46, and then, you know, that way. And I think that that's something that we can suggest, because it's not going to be enough for us to say, you know, we have same shared values, and if we just communicate better, they'll come running back to us. And the last thing I want to suggest is that we need to demand of these folks to work with us, to work with the RNHA, to work with the Hispanic Leadership Fund and other organizations in the center-right community to promote these issues, to promote candidates. As someone said, the Hispanic Leadership Fund was specifically founded to increase the number of conservative congressional Hispanic candidates that we run and win, frankly. As Anjali said, served as executive director of the Hispanic Conference, which is, you know, we have 3 Republican Hispanic members in the House of Representatives. That's unacceptable. That should be unacceptable for all of us here in this room. The Democrats have 24, I believe. 24 Hispanics in Congress, we have 3. They're all Cuban, they're all from South Florida, and I love them all. I work for them all, and I love Ileana, I love Mario, I love Lincoln. They're tremendous spokespeople for our community, but the fact of the matter, and they know this, is that we need more of them. You know, they have been tremendous advocates for us, including on the immigration issue, I might add, and it's an honor to have been able to say that I've worked with those tremendous leaders, and that's really what the impetus was for founding the Hispanic Leadership Fund, is saying, you know, we need a mechanism so we can create more of these great leaders that we have. We need Hispanic conservatives in Texas, in California, in Arizona, in New York, in Illinois, and anywhere and everywhere in between. And that's what we're trying to work on every day. We specifically chose models that a model that other organizations have used very successfully, because my thought was, you know, if other people are doing this with a tremendous amount of success on other issues, whether it's something like economics or the Club for Growth, or something on the life issue that Susan B. Anthony List does, then we need to have that same model for our community, and we need to start working everyone in conjunction together, whether it's you're a Puerto Rican, Cuban, Mexican, it doesn't matter whether you're from California, Florida, Texas, or somewhere else, it doesn't matter. We need to band together for the good of our community, for the good of our values, and most importantly of all, for the good of our country. And that's what we're trying to do. So I urge you to become involved with RNHA, become involved with HLF, and I know that together we can make a difference, and I think we're going to wrap up there. So.
I'll just make a couple of comments. Thanks very much again to our panel, experts, all.